Alright, guys, that was me killing Vel'Koz. Was it, though? Was it? Was it really? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Yeah, 2 seasons ago. I remember that. That's... I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I really, really couldn't tell you. Let's see. In the build tournament. Sure, whatever. Hold up, let's do something here before we go over the rules, because that's going to be the first thing. Monkey Boy, also, if you're here, my friend, I did add you last time, or, like, today, so give it 24 hours, because I can't do stuff, or I can't give skins 24 hours. Alright, oh, let's show this.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out our list. With amazing new music added
Teeny
daily,
Beanie Jelly,
and
okay.
one simple
I got
license
you,
that
my
covers
dude.
everything.
Alright, so let's lower the fuck out of this first. Yeah. Hey! Cut it out! You can't... No, not those jellies. Those aren't yours. She literally brought one to me. Bad girl. Literally. This cat loves to just fuck with me. She doesn't give a shit. Give me powers of the... Yes, apparently so, huh? Yeah. Kitty 115. Yeah. Yes, are you being a good girl? I know. Sheila, yeah. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Can Daddy have his chair back? Can Daddy have his chair back? Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Let me... May I? No, you're just gonna go full send on this, huh?
Looking for the best music for you.
You're just... Yeah. You're gonna go...
You should check out.
Yep. Okay, good girl. Alright. Good job. Alright. I declare Mystic the winner. I also do. Alright, guys, let's go over the rules here. The rules are that, 1, you have to sign up with exclamation point bracket, sign up with the League of Legends name that you signed that you're going to be playing with in the tournament. So the bracket, so whenever I call the name off the bracket, that same name better message me on League. Also add KEG412 if you haven't done so already, or else you won't be able to participate. When I do, oh yeah, this is also, by the way, this is single elimination, and it is, yeah, single elimination, so once you lose once, you're out for the rest of the season. Better luck next weekend, and, you are playing for a free skin. The free skin will be gifted on Monday's stream. That way, you know, we have video proof that I did that, and if you do win, yeah, it has to be on the same account that you won on. So it's like, hey, you know, if Billy wins on Azoth112, he's like, hey, can you transfer that skin to my alt, which is Azoth113? I'd be like, no, it has to go on Azoth112. Or like to like your friend or something like that. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. So how this ends up going is that I call you and your opponent. You have, when I do, you have until the Jeopardy theme song plays twice to message me in League. If you do not message me in that time, then I declare your opponent the winner and we move on. So make sure that you're not going into a game or anything like that. There is no, hey, skip my round. None of that shit. Absolutely zero tolerance for that. It's something that I don't feel good about, or it's like I don't like to do it. But that being said, I have to do it to keep the rules fair. So when we go in, I'm gonna already be on one side. Cheddar will be on the other side. When you come in, please watch the chat, because if I tell you to swap sides with your opponent, please do so immediately. It's something on the back end. Just don't worry about it. By the way, Cheddar and I do not participate. We are simply there for observation and back end stuff, so don't worry about it whatsoever. Then what? Okay, so when we go into the champ select, guys, this is blind pick. You can pick whatever champion you want. You can switch it up every round if you want. If you want to play the same champion throughout the whole tournament, you can do that. It's your world, man. By all means, go ahead. The only thing that I ask is that you already have what champion you want in mind and that you create the room page for it. That if you want to try to counter pick or something, the only way that you can do that is if you go on the KEG115 website and look at the stats. It has everybody who participated in the Barrel League, and that's thanks to Cheddar and Blake. And yeah, they will. And yeah, you can see like kind of like what champions they pick or whatnot. You know, it's just that type of shit. Anyways, when we go into the Howling Abyss. Oh, what I was getting at though, please insta-lock. Please insta-lock in champ select. Have everything ready so you can just insta-lock, and then that way we can get going. Normally, guys, if everybody were to take even like a whole minute out of, I think it's 90 seconds in champ select, then it's gonna take, this whole tournament will take about 20 minutes to a half hour longer than it needs to be. So please just insta-lock, you know, get everybody keep the tournament going, et cetera. So when we go into the Howling Abyss, not anymore, Cheddar. When we go in, the only items that you can buy are the items with your starting gold. There is no backing because it's the Howling Abyss, and we don't have the power to change stuff like that. So make sure that I'm also gonna pause this music. So make sure that you do like you get a good first items in there. That being said, if you have like an ulti, like I know Pantheon ult can go behind enemy lines, or like a Rise ult or something like that, where you can like get behind your opponent and execute yourself without giving first blood. You can do that. It's a little risky strategy, but you can do that. That also being said, if you have an ult that interacts with myself or Cheddar, like a Shen ult, for instance, you cannot use me or Cheddar as a part of the game, as part of the match. It doesn't work like that. You cannot do that. We are not participating in any way, shape, or form. You cannot use us in any way, shape, or form. So, that being said, I already touched on this before, but there are one of three ways that you can win each individual round. First blood, first tower, or first 100 CS. When one of those are met, then please leave the game immediately. That way we're not being held hostage, and then we can move on. That's pretty much how the whole entire tournament works. But I do have a few other rules and a few other things to mention. There are two things that will get you permanently, or will get you banned from the rest of this tournament and for future tournaments. That is, first one is BMing. What do I consider BMing? If I see in the pregame chat, in the game chat, or even in the Twitch chat afterwards, if I see GG, easy game, easy life, you suck, like, you know, you're brain dead champ, you're garbage, anything like that, then guess what? You're gonna be banned for the rest of this one and for future tournaments until I believe that you've learned your lesson. So please, don't make me do that. What I do not consider BMing is if you flash an emote, or if you flash a mastery, or if you decide to spam like some sort of like dance or something like that. By all means, you can do that. The other bannable offense is if you do a troll pick, or if you try to do a troll matchup. What do I consider a troll matchup? Well, if you look at the bracket and you DM your opponent beforehand and say, hey, let's have a fun game, I don't mind it when you guys do mirror matchups. If you do like a Zed versus Zed or Yasuo versus Yasuo, something of that nature, that goes really hard. They're fun to watch and it's fun to cast. But what I do consider a troll pick is if you go like Zillion versus Zillion, no abilities, no summoner spells, no items, and you just do auto attack the CS and first 100 CS wins. That's gonna be considered a troll pick. Cheddar and I will end the game, and you two will both be banned. Now, the other type of matchup that I consider one is like an Alistar versus Alistar, right? Alistar versus Alistar, because you only have your starting items, it does not matter how hard you go in the paint with that. They just always hit each other like a wet noodle, and no matter what, they're not going to do enough damage to really do much of anything. So I also consider that a troll pick. Trust me, guys, just don't be a dick. You all play this game. You all know what troll picks are. Just don't. Or at least troll matchups, I should say. Not necessarily troll picks. If you want to go as a Zillion, no item, no sum, no abilities against like a Zed that is actually playing to win, I don't fucking care. But then there's a couple other things too. One, if you have any type of technical issues, like you get a bug splat or your internet goes out, power goes out, whatever the case may be, your opponent can give you a 2-minute grace period, so to say, where if they, for you to reconnect and try to get in. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But you have basically, after those 2 minutes, your opponent will be forced to play the game normally, and normally those games will end in a first tower. Because, and at that point, you have until your opponent ends the game organically to get your shit together and get back in. The other thing is too, and it sucks, it's unfortunate, but it does happen. The other thing is dancing. Every once in a while, your opponent, it's kind of culture here. A lot of people ask to dance before the first minion wave crashes, where you guys don't like hit each other or anything, you just spam the dance. If you want to do that between you and your opponent, by all means go ahead. But if you or your opponent decides to be unsportsmanlike, first of all, you're an asshole, and that's not cool. But second of all, I can't do anything to enforce that. If they decide to hit you or try to cheese you by baiting you into a dance, that's on you guys. It's kind of like a beware. What else? Oh, also I do want to talk about the tickets. You check out, we also raffle off a skin as well. If you do win the skin, you do have to be here at the end of the tournament when we pull it after the last match. Because if you do win, then you do have to be here to claim it. If not, then we just re-roll it. The other part is, and you can see up on the carousel text up here, that like how to purchase the tickets. I'm not going to explain how to do that because Cheddar did a very good job at writing and explaining how to do that. The other thing is that there is betting. You can bet on every match who you think is going to win. As soon as the match starts, you have 2 minutes to start it up. Or you have 2 minutes to bet, and the commands on how to bet are very clearly written, and you'll also see other people bet as well. What else? Oh, and also the Barrel League as a whole. If you are new here, the Barrel League, if you're new here, two things. And, there are two things for you. If you do not know what to play in a 1v1 situation, we do have the top champions over here, where you can see top 16 champions, where, it's their amount of wins, games, the win rate, pick rate, etc., you guys can read. Just if you're like, hey, you're a little lost, you don't know necessarily if your main is good or not in a 1v1 situation. And also, we do have an overall season, which is located here. At the end of the season, we have 12 weeks in the season. Try to correct me if I'm wrong. We have the season leaders over here. Right now, we are in week 5 here. That just for coming and showing up, you get 1 PP point, and you can see down here, you get 1 PP point just for showing up. If you make it to the quarterfinals, you get another, so that's 2 for it. If you make it to the semifinals, that is another 2, so you get 4, etc., etc. The top 16 players will be invited back to an invitational where you play, where it's just simply this, but you play for a grand prize. The grand prize is whatever skin you want, and it's a pretty dank jacket that that Scrub Cakes and both Billy have posted in the Selfless Selfies. They're pinned. Go check it out. It's actually really, really cool. So I think I have everything covered. Sorry, guys, about Mystic delaying that. But yeah, let's open up chat again. And all right. Also, guys, we scrambled the bracket. We got 14 people. Dope. All right, guys. Who is Rata Tata Oop? Who's that in Twitch? Genetically, you can change it. You can change it. First one is Skull Boring versus J Swag. Skull Boring versus J Swag. DM me on League. J Swag. J Swag. J Swag. DM me. There you are. Awesome. Up next, guys, will be some random loser versus Rata. We should have a pretty good sized tournament. I like him around this size. Change his name. Dope. Yeah, Rito. Dope. I got you, man. Please, guys, once again, insta-lock. Please make your, think about what champions you want now. There's zero excuse to not have your room pages in what champion you want. What's wrong with Scrub Cakes? It's good now, dope. This is gonna be a solid matchup. This is cool. See, the win rates on both these champions are pretty damn high.
Welcome to the howling abyss.
Let me get in there.
Minions have spawned.
I'm trying to confuse you. Kali got that hook, or got that shuriken on Darius. You see what's interesting is Darius, man, he gets close to you. Yep, he will chunk you just like that. But Akali is really, really good at getting in and getting out real, real quick. Has anyone ever managed to execute? What do you mean genetically execute? Alright, Kali goes in. Like I said, she's really good at getting in and getting out, but Darius' prediction on that. This might be it. Yep. J-Swag wins.
I'm Lauren Curtis, and I'm asking you to please stay
What?
home, stay healthy, and help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Schizoid Man and Rito. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it's not updating. I saw you guys updated on here. It's all good. This is more on our end than it is yours. Rito, you did DM me. Wow. Let's see if I do. That's even need. Dope, there we go. Just took a bit. Shout out to Cheddar, I'm sure he did something. I think I was just lagging. Oh, it's all good. Cheddar, you could have taken all the credit there. You've been like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I did some like high level shit that I can't even begin to understand. Wait, yeah, Devin, you can use whatever you want, dude. After this will be Jaden versus last week's winner, Monkey Boy. Blake did all the hard work. I just done everything and do the work. I don't know if you're trolling there or not. Your name is a bit different. What do you mean, Jaden? Saying Jaden. That's fine. At least we know who it is. It's at least recognizable that it's like it's pretty clear. You could, yeah, also fix it in challenge, bro. Unless it won't let you say Satan. Shaco versus Azir. Azir has never won. And Shaco's not not too good on it either. Those guys, make sure that you guys are betting up in here, Coronavirus? Yeah, bro. If I get the coronavirus, I'm dead. I got no health insurance. What side is red? It's literally red side, bro. Look at the colors. Come on. Come on, this is why you're iron. We gotta go over this shit. My man's just dancing. He's vibing right now. Damn, kid.
I just want to encourage you to stay home. The way we're going to get through this is if we stick together by
So Azir, I think, is just playing back to avoid those little Shaco boxes, which I get, right? I'm curious to see if Azir wins this or not. This will be Azir's first, and Azir, if Azir wins this, this will be the very first Azir win in the Barrel League's recorded history. Scrubbies, check them out on the stats. Check them out on the stats. There might be a couple. I mean, for the love of Christ, man, I think Yumi's even been played. Yes, Yumi has been played. This ain't looking good for Azir, man. He has no mana left. He decided to go, what was that, Spellbook? Oh, Fiendish Codex, right. Codex over a mana item. Zenas, how do you know that? Oh, the match history? Oh, dope. Very resourceful of you. Yay, Sakura. Oh, damn, dude. Oh, Shaco. Might. Yep, Rita wins. Alright, Jaden versus Monkey Boy. Jaden versus Monkey Boy.
Hi, I'm Kat Curtis, and I'm asking you, please, stay home and stop the spread of COVID-19.
Okay. That was a weird ad. Somebody paid for that. Like somebody paid money for that, whatever. After this will be Ninja with Axes versus the Native Gamer. going now, boys? Oh, God. Nope, did it too early. Almost messed up there. Almost messed up there. We almost fucked up. So you feel like we either work really well or really bad. What keep Raven? So we got a Darius versus a Vel'Koz. Pick kick. I got you. I got you, man. I'm looking out for you. What are you taking me for? I don't fucking know. Oh. Man, he got some damage off, but you know what? That, like, Darius won that trade, but it didn't come completely free. Acid then. Kane.
Hey guys, I'm Brooke Mitchell.
Oh, driving a Shaco. Stick with the clown, man. Monkey boy wins. Alright, Ninja with Axes versus the Native Gamer. Flash is tomorrow, right? So, thank you. Yeah. 412, right? Devin, yeah, Cake 412. Okay, Clash tomorrow. Do we have, is Tunes being with us too, Cheddar? Do we have a full lobby? Or not full lobby, full team? I have a tournament 10k prizes tomorrow. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Flash is tomorrow. Thank you. After this, guys, once again, will be Kabulkin versus Coney Sucks. Hashtag Coney 2012. Everybody remember that? What tier are you guys? I think 3. Locking starts at 8. Cool. That was 7:15. Well, for tier, that might be for tier 4. Is that for tier 4? Really? I thought it was fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because, you know, make it 4 hours earlier than it's always been and don't tell anybody. Or don't make it prevalent. God, that straight up, once again. Oh, by the way, it's a Vlad versus Wukong. Make sure you place your bets, guys. Place your bets. I've always said this about Riot. They are so good at things like cinematics and skins and also those events. Like, I love it. Like, that Nexus Blitz was always cool. Nexus Siege and Star Guardian events. All that stuff was always so fun. They do a really, really good job with that stuff. Music videos, music in general, my god. Like, seriously, like, some of the coolest shit. I even think TFT's really, really good, too. It has a couple problems, but, you know, it's really good. But, for the love of God, dude, it is, like, that, just stuff like balancing and listening to your fucking community about, like, hey, maybe you should, like, you guys will do alerts and stuff for the LCS like 5 times a weekend, but there are quite a few changes. But it's like, oh, you can't you can't like give an alert like, hey, just so you know, anybody that's participating in Clash, it's like 4 hours earlier than it's always been. Especially Riot has very easy access. Like, hey, for the people who have always been in this before, they're probably not gonna look at it because it's going to be safe to assume that's always gonna be the same shit. Once again, I do also, there's 5 of us. We all do take partial responsibility because there is no way around it. There really isn't. Because we did have the resource to look, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, Riot, come on, just be like, hey guys, we should probably think about, you know, the little things like this. Multi-billion-dollar company, my asshole. I got so surprised last time. We almost missed it. We almost missed it. We were very, very close to missing it. Billy woke me up, and then I had to go and I had to call Blake and wake him up for it. And we lost, I think, our first 2 because, like, we literally just woke up and we're like, oh, Tuesday? It was Beta Cup? Huh? Wait, what was Beta Cup? No, not last week. Not last one. The one before that. I've had to rush to find a team with like an hour left. The impromptu server test for the extra Corona traffic. Huh? Wasn't it before all the Corona stuff? When they did it 4 hours early? Oh, dude, he should have went more aggro with it. Never mind. He knew what he was doing. Ninja with axes wins. We have Kabokin versus Coney Sucks. Coney Sucks. After this will be Periosh versus Xenos. And that will determine the quarterfinals bracket. Back from dinner? How was dinner, Jeffrey? Speaking of which, I really need to eat dinner. I'm very hungry. I'm a hungry boy. Jeffrey, I don't want to do a song request right now, bud, because I don't want to get copyrighted anymore on YouTube, because all these videos do go up to YouTube. But Jeffrey, we'll do it on Monday, okay, buddy? Good, you had pizza for dinner. What kind of pizza, Jeffrey? Tom Kench versus Renekton. God, this... Whenever I see Tom Kench, I think I flash back to when he was overpowered for like that patch or two, and that just sucked so much pain.
We served the Watchers willingly. The Seeker was their voice. She told
Vulcan
us
isn't
their
really moving.
desires, what to build, and who to kill.
Everybody played Tom Kench. And you know what? I think Tom Kench ended up winning the whole thing. Oh, there he goes. Kench was unparalleled for 3 weeks, yeah. Okay, we do it Monday. Good. That works, Jeffrey. Perfect. We'll do it Monday. Well, it says he reconnected in, but once again, if Tom Kench decides to go in, like I said, any technical issues, man, that sucks, but at least you haven't spent too much time away, you know? I know Renekton's like an earlier champ, but Tom Kench really did some early damage too. Tom Kench wants to end it, I think, here, man. Look. Oh, no. Renekton got this. Renekton got this. Does he? Wow, that was close. First blood goes to Vulcan. Periosh versus Xenos. Periosh versus Xenos. What? Okay. Why did my YouTube just die? How much PvP do you normally need to qualify for PLI? If you win one whole tournament, you get automatically entered. Like that, so that much PP. That much. Oh my god! How do we see our gains? Everything is on the K115 website, I believe. You know, I just realized that it looks like I don't have a beard because of just like the lighting. Like, oh look, I do this. You can't tell the length. That would be versing a moderator. And Scrub Kicks is good too. Also, if you win, you automatically get banned because they'll ban you. I cannot stop him, but he does that, so. We got ourselves a Callista versus Elise. Shit. Dude, Xenos just goes so hard so early. And Xenos. Holding over's J-Swag. Holding over's J-Swag. That might be record time. We'll have to check. Alright guys, so we are in the quarterfinals right now.
Please stay home to help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Why the fuck are all these hashtags stay home? Like, who paid for that? I want to know who the hell paid for that and why they're wasting money. Me, Devin? On like the ads for YouTube, I'm doing a YouTube playlist that's not copyrighted music, and you know there's an ad like once every few videos, and it's all of these ads for the most part. Jeffrey, I love the gift, buddy. Love you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Most of the ads are please just stay home, don't spread COVID-19. That's it. Like that's it. That's the whole ad, and it's like okay. Why, like, they're spending probably several grand, if not, it's like tens of thousands. I'm assuming it's a nationwide campaign. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody dropped 100 G's on that. Boring ad. It is a boring ad, Jeffrey. It is a boring ad. But it's seriously, like, depending on what the reach is, and depending on if they're doing cost per impressions or cost per clicks, I don't think there really should be a cost per click thing. It should be cost per impression. But, like, I don't know. I didn't develop that campaign. I don't know the objective. Here to dance. Pornhub is here. Orn is one of those champs that most of the time, not all the time, most of the time you have to beat him early, or else he's gonna become unkillable just because of his passive. Solely because of his passive. That being said, I've seen counters to him that being like the counters being love you too, Jeffrey. The counters being the CS win or first tower win, mostly the CS win, or like a Vigar or Nasus. I can't remember specifically the year of those matches. I think I've seen a Vigar versus one before. Sounds about right. Shit, man, he's just coming so hard immediately. You're waiting for a corn skin. Corn Orn. I think his lore. I sound like freaking Dr. Seuss over here. I want a corn Orn skin, if you please. I like his door. Excuse me, I mean lore. Oh, that was a good prediction, man. She went right into his breath. Ninja, you like that? He's the brother of the demigods, Anivia and Volibear and the Lord. Can you see? I like that stuff. I like that stuff a lot. That's a forge Brahm's door. Did he forge Brahm's door? I thought Brahm just took it. I thought Brahm was just kind of like yoink. Well, I guess somebody had to make it. Brahm did just yoink it. I think Orin built it. Brahm took it, but it was Orin who forged it. That makes sense. What's Kitty doing? Is she back there? Oh. I thought I was ready to. I have my squirt bottle. I just back there. Can't move the reverse no scope. There he goes. I think Akali's. Oh, Akali's putting out a shit ton of damage, man. Good for her. I still think her best bet is to try to CS, but she's behind. What's the bottle for? To squirt Kitty if she's being bad, Jeffrey. That way she knows not to go and go after my decoration. The info's out. Oh. What's the big difference? Is it a complete rework, or are they just adjusting some things? Red Mercy just released a video 8 hours ago, apparently. Nice. Like fiddle? Oh, partial rework. Gotcha. Hey, what's up, Lord? How you doing, buddy? Some PvE is probably solid rework. Cool. I don't know what Kali's play is here, because Ornn has a whole entire Abyssal Mask already. That's nuts. If that was Ornn, I'd just be going hard in the paint.
Hey guys, it's Mr.
Yeah, Ornn doesn't have much, doesn't really have a reason to not just try to, like, run it down. Once again, Ornn has his counters. He does. But it's like you have to just kind of gotta pick correctly. Kog'Maw, yeah, Kog'Maw would be one. Also, once again, the other kind of infinitely scaling chance. Not saying Orin's infinitely scaling, but your Veigar and your Nasus, they put Orin down pretty well, from what I can remember. Nasus does not win this matchup, I think. Veigar maybe. If Akali's conquers, she might have. We're going for the CS. Honestly, it seems like that because here's the thing that like he might go for the first blood now. Akali has numerous ways to get away from Orin, and Orin isn't exactly the speediest boy. If he gets lucky and hits a skill shot on her, a few of them, sure, you know, but you know, still Akali can wiggle her way out of that. $19 more CS. Oh, she realizes she has to do something. This is what normally happens when you see that like 80 plus CS down here. Whoever is behind on CS, unless it's like a really genuine CS race, right? But most of the time, when it's a CS one, we haven't seen one in a sec. But when there's that big of a gap, the person in this scenario, it's Akali, will start to go a lot harder and be like, you know what? I'm gonna lose if I don't try anything here. So they go for that first blood. That's what they end up trying to do. In this case, though, I really don't know if Akali's gonna be able to melt Orin down because my man, it has almost 3k health, 2800, 2850 right now, and like that's his max health. And right now, Akali with just the Sheen and cloth armor, I don't know. She just busted the ignite. Virgo CS, went belly 2 CS, unless she gets before I died. I think there's been a couple times that we've actually had to go like watch like a replay. There's been once or twice that we've had to do that. In the course of 3 seasons that, and out of all the games, it was like, okay, like, let's go and try, and, like, we have to see it, if the first blood or CS actually happened. Those are pretty nuts. GG. Alright. Next one is Rito versus Monkey Boy. Alright. Alright, so I had to do some business. Alright. Read over. Alright, let's lock in. I don't understand why until I lock in, it doesn't show if everybody locked in yet. And it also doesn't show, like, it's either like all or nothing. I don't understand why it's this client, like, on this account. It just, it baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Honestly, I wish I was tough. We have a Shaco versus a Vel'Koz. Personally, I think Shaco has this. But if Vel'Koz hits his shit, man, it's gonna be good. This is gonna depend on, like, the win condition is going to be Vel'Koz hitting his shit and Shaco's positioning. That's all there is to it. When people will pick Shaco, 9, it seems like. He has had 9 total games total. First 4 tourneys of the season, we've had 8 unique finalists. Awesome. I only have 75% win rate on COG. Get the fuck out of here. Also, the win condition also be if they can actually get in the match. I don't know, Xenos. I think you have to play more COG and get that win rate up, bro. So, Vel'Koz isn't showing. There he goes. He's worried about the Shaco cheese. 100%. 100% that's what's going on there. It's always funny to see, or not funny as much as it's interesting to see how people react to not seeing. Those are rookie numbers, baby. Yeah. Tiamat and a couple health pods. The fuck is this garbage that I'm listening to? It's non-copyrighted, so might as well go for it.
In order to stop the spread of COVID-19, we gotta stay home.
Here, check your bathroom. You pay my right, got you that one. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, if Elcos would have popped Shaco up, that probably would have been the end, or very, very close to it. This might be the end. Oh, Monkey Boy went. Or Monkey Boy loses. Who's it? Oh, no, Monkey Boy wins. Excuse me. Monkey Boy wins. This is for you. Oh, fucking A. After this, guys, will be Kabolkin versus Xenos. Shaco, I'm invisible. Bill says, I'm a giant eyeball. all I can do is... That's actually really good. That was really funny. Boy, I'm a giant eyeball. All I can do is see. You think that little visibility shit is gonna do nothing? Come on. That's actually really funny as well. Also, guys, by the way, I'm going to be streaming the Clash games tomorrow and Sunday, but it's going to be on YouTube, so make sure you just subscribe to the YouTube. It's not going to be on Twitch. It's going to be on YouTube. Thank you, TF Shroud. Appreciate it. It's only going to be on YouTube. Yasuo versus Vlad.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss. Minions have spawned.
Man, just vibing. Devin, couldn't tell you. That is a thick wave on that tower. That's down 400 health. Now it's down to 500 health, so it has 16, well, almost 1600 left. Oh, wow. That was a massive wave to crash into that. Where that sphere is clockwise, so there it is, counterclockwise. Oh.
Hey, I'm Jackie Wires. Please stay home.
Fuck you, Jackie Wires.
Stop the spread of COVID-19.
You can name the protagonist of Beyblade right now without Googling it. Yugi Moto. Nah, I watched Beyblade a little bit. I thought it was really cool, but I kind of fell out of it. As Yu-Gi-Oh! I know it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Motherfucker, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! when they came out. Like, new episodes, bro. Let's just use Beyblade to part the Red Sea and Beyblade Cannon. Are you serious? Really? I would be much more interested in learning about religion if there were Beyblades involved. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Enjoy with Axis wins. Vulcan versus Xenos, you are up. Alright, we have a Renekton versus a Callista. Make sure y'all get your bets in, guys. Make sure y'all get your bets in. YouTube's starting to spaz out on me here. And I'm just trying to get that early first blood in. Most of the song's just shit. I don't know which one. Oh. I don't know who's gonna come out of that one alive. I'm surprised Kabul can really try to keep going up against Xenos like that, though. I thought that he had the lead, but that being said, I don't know Renekton at all. I don't know what damage, what stats are like, what cooldowns are like, or anything of that nature. When he's at level 6. Possibly. Dude, he's just letting Xenos hit him? Fuck. Xenos might be able to kite this out. Playing super safe. Is a sweaty one. Cool. Here we go. Or not. Xenos won to end that. There it is. Xenos wins. Bam. Alright, guys. What is next? Holdeno versus Monkey Boy. Holdeno versus Monkey Boy. These next two are the semis, so there's preferred spots in the finals. Holdeno. This music is killing me. God. YouTube just kind of like gets a little every once in a while, you know? Where's my cat? She's not on her usual places where I can see her. Oh, there she is. Hi, sweetie. Yes, I'm talking about you. You're being a good girl. I'm in the semifinals for the 23rd time. Jesus Christ. I was looking for my kitty. Ash versus Orange. No, Jeffrey, she's sitting on the other chair back there. She's being a good girl. Yes, you are. Daddy love you. Yes, he does. It's not.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, she doesn't want none of that.
help stop the spread of COVID-19.
He wants to stream. Yes, Kitty does want to stream. You may lose, says Zenos. Why is that? Let the cat stream. Yes, Zenos. Yeah, let the cat stream. I think the plan is here not to get first blood. I think this is to CS. I think Monkey Boy here is looking for a CS win, actually. Monkey Boy or Ash completely avoided or got Orin to not get anything. Man, this is the lowest I've seen Orin all tournament. And Ash is, here's the biggie too, Ash is keeping up with Orin in CS. Now Orin does have that chain vest. So we'll see. Last season the one training I want to win. Oh really? June of last year? Right now, though, unfortunately, Orin is still staying ahead. I don't know how you're really gonna beat this champ. Or how, at least, Ash can at this point. This might just be kind of like a very nasty situation where it's like, you gotta beat it early or else you're gonna do this. I think. If I make a pass. If I make finals, I pass 8 slots. You can live one all the time. Oh, okay. And my guess is a full Bramble. Oh, Sunfire. Or Thornmail, I meant. I was thinking Thornmail. It's just got a lot harder for Ash, man. If I was Ash, I don't know if I would have gone. If I would have gone the Guardian's Hammer though, like it's really good in these situations, but because you have to win early, I maybe have just gone a straight up BF sword, like to try to end that early. Because if she would have had the extra attack damage, she may have been able to clutch that early engage out. And is this gonna be it? And flashes are traded, but Holdenough still comes out on top with that orange. Alright, who is up next here? Ninja with Axis versus Xenos. Ninja with Axis versus Xenos. I am tired. Winner of this will play Holdenow in the finals. Zeno says he wants to clutch a win. And who am I to stop him? Well, Ninja with Axes is the person that wants to stop him. Hold on, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom while we load in here. Vlad versus Callista.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss. Minions have spawned.
Oh man, went for that predict.
I am asking you to please stay home, stay healthy, and help us stop the spread of COVID-19.
Dude, he just keeps sending out those spears. Thank you for the cupcake, Jeffrey. Is it chocolate cupcake? Between Jeffrey and Scrub Cakes, babe gives it almost 1,000 cupcakes. Jesus Christ. I would have guessed a few hundred. Or maybe actually, like, I would have guessed, like, probably, like, a couple hundred. I would never have guessed 913. Chocolate cupcake. Awesome. I love chocolate cupcakes. Yeah, Xenos knows how to play Callista in these 1v1s, man. He used to play Kog'Maw like a ton. And then he switched up to Callista. I can't remember who he played. Who else he played. I feel like those were like the main two. Oh, you're right, Jeffrey. I do. I'm gonna have to cook dinner after I'm done with all this. Oh, man. Vlad was like, alright, man, I'm gonna show you that I'm still here. You've been using and abusing me, but I'm not gonna take that shit anymore. Vlad had to pop ulti for that, though. Vlad can somehow get all up in Callista's face, which is exactly what he's trying to do. Second place, nice parish. What comp did you go with? Protector missed it. Nice, nice. All of a sudden, Vlad. Damn. How dare you spend quality time with your family, Conky Dan, and actually get a nutritious meal? I personally am at a loss for words. I don't know what happened in my mouth. It's acting weird. It's always next weekend, Zenas. All good. Alright, guys, so this is how this works. Ninja with axes and hold a note. Please pay attention because this is for you. It is best 2 out of 3, so we're going to queue up just like normal. A winner will be declared. We back out. We queue up again. If you want to pick the same champions as you did last round, you can. If you want to switch it up, you can do that. So, and then a winner of that will be declared. If it's necessary, we'll go on to a third. If not, that's going to be it. Fair one. I have an excuse. Do you have an excuse? Do you? Still being weird. Oh, yeah, no, was lost. No, drifting. Hey, limping to greatness! Thank you for that. Thank you for that host, man. Thank you for that raid. How was the stream? Thank you very much, dude. Whoa. Don't forget to purchase tickets, by the way. It was good, homie. How you been? I've been pretty good, limping. I've been pretty good. Thank you for asking. Just doing the Barrel League tonight, our weekly tournament. We got an Orin versus Aurelia, by the way, and then yeah, we're gonna be doing some Clash tomorrow. Remember, Remember, guys, Clash is going to be on the YouTube. We're gonna be streaming on YouTube. It was AKA Diadem. Oh no, I mean, I didn't know you changed it out, bro. You're a legend. Nah, man, you a legend. You a legend for being here. Unplug in. Seems that works. Yeah, did you give it the old N64 or Game Boy game that? And that USB port, I've done that. I've had to do that a couple of times. It actually works really well, especially if you take something out of a box. Like I've had like keyboards or mice or microphones or cameras for that matter, and lights for that matter. Gave it the Game Boy. Gave it the good old Game Boy. But yeah, I've done that with USB, with USBs a few times, where it's like if the dust will accumulate on it, if you haven't touched it for a while, you gotta give it the. Man, it works. It works real well. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I still have a skill that's not completely outdated. I'm poor Ken, too young to know what NES. That was an NES trick. I'm before Game Boy SNES. No, I had NES. My dad did, and then I had it. Dude, Ninja with Axis is going so hard right now. The old NES. I used it on Nintendo DS. I mean, I used it, yeah. I used it on... I also used it on PlayStation 2 with the memory cards. That was another thing I had to do. I'm still like grab the data or unreadable data, I think it would say. You had to give it the... Damn, dude. Honestly, at this point, I would just let the wave push. I wouldn't even try to CS anything. Unless that's her backup, because right now, she's doing really, really well. the trick in the book besides hitting it. Besides getting really frustrated, start cussing, get yelled at from your parents for cussing. Got our last game. That you don't have to hold tab if you press W or press O. We found this out a long time ago, bro. When we were making when we were talking about this overlay stuff. I think you were the one that told me about O. Yeah, I don't hold tab anymore. That's why I'm one-handed. I hold F2. I hold F2, but you forgot. Oh yeah, no, I just hold O. What's up, RC Medics? It's 4,000 points to the first bonus egg. We need to get a bunch with TFT games. You want to play after? Parish? You want to play after this? I'm not going to stream it, but I'm going to put something on the skillet. Yeah, dope. Definitely. Cool. Do you want to do ranked or normies? I'm gold 1 now, by the way, so I demoted. She's gonna ulti here. Look at this shit, watch. Why is she not ulting? Did she not have it? Did she already use it? I mean, I gotta do the true damage. Same. That true damage is, it's a lot of true damage. It's like what, like a quarter mil true damage? The mana pro. Oh, I was like, why aren't you ulting? Wait, now she has the mana for it. Go for 200k. Is it 200k? I like how Aurelia stopped to like tell me to basically shut the fuck up. Like, I have no mana for it. This is your job. You should be able to look at my bar and decipher that. I think they forgot that you're about your job. It's part of my charm. It's honestly part of the charm. Work on my identity as Kog'Maw main. I primarily play Trinamir to this day. If yes to 100, yeah. Just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting them. Oh, there it is. That barrier goes off. Is that gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? And it is. Damn. Oh. So we're gonna need to go again here. Now Ninja with axes wins again. Then that'll be it. If Holden manages to glitch a win, then I almost played Teemo, but then I figured you were gonna be close to someone to go hard early. I am glad that there is one, that this might be the last, or max only one more game left, because my client is starting to, you know. Yeah, my client does not like me right now. How's it going? It's going really well, Kelly. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. There's the best girl in the stream. Aww. I love it when the Don't lie to her. Bitch. Good Ken's cat. Damn straight. My cat's actually the best girl in the stream.
Welcome to the howling abyss.
No.
Your twirling technique is
Explained it.
Minions have spawned.
Explain it stream. Nope. Nope. Explain. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, you do not have to do same chance. Oh! Gets behind him, gets a little bit more damage off, but he does that little spin. She's coming out on top, man. He is really, really bleeding hard. But that Biscuit's gonna definitely help him out as well. He has the sustainability. And he also has that huge chunk, which is his ult. So if it comes down to it, like, Garen probably will have that advantage. But that being said, Aurelia, she has the mobility, man. Does anybody know what's the lore of the Steel Legion, by the way? Because I know Garen has it, so does Lux. I don't know who else has the skin line. I think Fiora should. But what's the lore behind it? Like all of these things have lore. It probably was the vid that came out like a week ago. Huh? I should have pulled that. Gotcha. Just like that, Garen becomes full health again. Garen has a really good advantage in here, which is that his passive, right? Oh, Lord. What did I do? This might be it. Ninja with Axes wins. Ninja with Axes wins the whole kit and caboodle. Alright, guys, get your, I don't know what the hell's going on with the music. But that being said, guys, I'll give it like 30 seconds. Buy your tickets right now. Because we're going to be doing the giveaway. Ninja with Axes, you had me added on KEG115, correct? On KEG115, right? Oh, here, Jesus Christ, here we go. I do, awesome. I will have you gifted on Monday. Make sure, guys, remember to go to the YouTube channel. I'm going to put the thing in right now. Sub to it because I will be streaming tomorrow and Sunday for Clash. Make sure you sub to it because we will be on for Clash. But yeah. Chatter, whenever you want to roll it, go ahead. Congrats, Ninja with Axes, by the way. Congratulations. Devin, fuck me. Are skins allowed in Iron? I didn't know if that was like against the rules. I didn't. No. Nah, Devin. I got you, man. Yes, just yes. Devin, you're Kabolkin, correct? The more equals more skill. You're right, man. Skins get wins. This will get him into bronze. You know, that's how it's gonna go. This will get you in the bronze, buddy. This will definitely. I want to know. I've never been that low before. I was only that low in TFT for like a day, and then I got out of it with 2 wins. Oh, the native gamer. You're the native gamer, right? Okay. The native gamer. All right. So I have 3 skins on Monday. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Remember, sub to the YouTube. Sub to the YouTube. We'll be doing this stuff on the YouTube. Love you all. See y'all tomorrow, guys. Wait, just why do you gift on Monday? Because right now I don't want to switch back onto the KEG115 account, for one. Number 2, if you don't have me added to the KEG115 account, I cannot, like prior, then I would have to wait 24 hours anyways to give it to you. And then, so that way we can gift them all at the same time. And number 3, and this is the biggie, just in case somebody, nobody has, but this is to cover my own ass. When I do it on stream, and then I will have video proof, and I can clip it even if I want to prove that, hey, yes, you did, you got it, in case somebody comes in, they're like, Ken, you never gave me my skin, and they're trying to scam me or make me look bad. That's honestly the main reason, or that's like one of the main reasons. It's to cover my own ass. That's never happened before in the couple of years that we've been doing this, but you gotta do things to protect yourself. You never know who might come in rando, win the whole thing, or win the giveaway, and then all of a sudden something simple and something good-natured turns into a huge problem. And all that can be resolved by just doing it on stream. You have witnesses to show it, and you have video proof to show it. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, make sure subscribe to the YouTube. We're gonna be streaming on YouTube. Love you all. See y'all tomorrow.